Hi, this is Mark at Ding Dong's Garden. Today I wanted to talk about how we processed softwood cuttings or greenwood or semi-ripe cuttings. These are cuttings that we take in the summer instead of in the winter when we ship dormant cuttings. So here's an example of a variety of softwood cuttings that we took a week ago. So we went out into the willow bed and we took cuttings off of growing willows. We did that on June 18th, and it's been a week now, so it's June 25th. And when we took the cuttings, we stripped the leaves off. So, and then what we did was we put it in a plastic bag with a paper towel with water in it so they didn't dehydrate, and then we put it in a dark place like a box, you know. So if you can imagine, we would take these cuttings, we would strip the leaves, we put it in a bag with a wet paper towel to maintain the moisture level, and then we put it in a box to ship to you. So that's kind of the process that these just went to. And what we're going to do is we're going to pot them all up in a simple 4-inch pot here, and we're going to see how they do. And it's actually kind of interesting because you can see it best on the scarlet curly. I don't know if you see these white spots. The humidity within the paper bag for a week kind of triggered the willow to try and root. So that's a good omen that when we put these into the pot that they will go ahead and start to root. So let me go ahead and pot these up and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got these all potted up. I've got scarlet curly willow, we've got golden corkscrew, continental osier, noir de Villaine, nana, which is also a dwarf Arctic willow, and sunny twist. And I've put them in right side up, and you can see here that the bud that's coming out is pointing up, which is the right way. And it's loaded with water. The soil I'm using is completely soaked, and I've got this thing filled up with water. So we root them directly in the soil. Again, these were harvested or pruned a week ago, and then we put them in a plastic bag with a paper towel, a wet paper towel, for a week to kind of simulate shipping or storage for a short period of time. And then we've potted them up immediately when we took them out of that plastic bag. So now we're not going to control for humidity because I think the willows should uptake the water pretty quick, so we shouldn't have a problem with desiccation or drying out. And we'll come back in a couple weeks and see how they're doing. Well, it's been 2 weeks, and here is the results. It's almost, it is actually 100%, because even there's this scarlet willow over here in the back, even it shows signs that it's taking root and leafing out. And as always, it's kind of hard to see the roots, but on this one you can see that the roots are growing no problem. Even the really slender stemmed nana willow or dwarf Arctic willow is leafing out without a problem, and it's in there firmly. So everything did fine. It is important that you want to, if you do decide to grow willow cuttings from live cuttings, that you get them to grow a little earlier. You know, you want to do it in the summer, not towards fall, because you do want a little bit of root development before everything needs to go dormant. So to summarize, in the summer, when we sell willow cuttings, we will go out there and take the willow cuttings and immediately put them in plastic with a wet paper towel and ship them to you. And those cuttings will survive the shipment of a few days, and as soon as you reach them, you will put them into a kind of saturated potting soil and make sure there's always water available to them. And then you can put them out into direct sunlight, and after a couple weeks you should see some activity.